So, what we got today?
Hello, is anybody out there? Alright, we got some people popping in. Hi guys, welcome to Bridget's Cannabis Corner. We're doing a canna cooking show today with Al.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us, Al.
I like to.
We love having you. You are literally the best canna cook I have ever. I don't eat a lot of edibles because I don't like the taste, even though I like to smoke it.
Right.
I just don't like to eat it. So yours, I can eat 2 or 3 of those truffles.
I've gone through a lot of recipes. So the ones that I really do here and everything are ones that I feel I've mastered. And they do taste good. And they still have the marijuana taste, which I think, when it is medical.
Yeah. And a lot of people, they look for edibles because they like the taste.
Absolutely.
They don't like the taste of smoking.
But with them tasting with no flavor, it's too much like candy. And you got kids running around.
Yep.
I mean, you have to be very careful with it and stuff. I think with the taste, it's like, it is medicine.
Absolutely.
And I think it needs to be there.
Yeah. And for a lot of people that are struggling with cancer, just anything, stomach problems. A lot of people I'm running into lately are dealing with a lot of stomach problems, esophagus cancer, stomach cancers. So when you're eating cannabis, that's going to be the best and the quickest way to get to the problem area.
Absolutely. Everything goes in the gut, and then the gut transfers through your body. So you have to have healthy, and that's one of the quickest ways, and it lasts the longest. It really lasts a long time when it goes into your stomach and is digested and goes through the bloodstream. It seems like, and like under your tongue, where you do a tincture, that's where all the blood vessels are, so it hits really fast and stuff like that. So cancer patients that are severe and stuff like that, that is a great alternative for them because it reacts so fast and helps them a lot.
Yeah, and also it helps them because it'll help them get an appetite.
Absolutely.
So
eating is so important for them.
Yeah, and it's so hard to force yourself to eat when you don't have an appetite. Speak up. We need to speak up. Okay, speak up.
Okay.
We got to speak up. So I'm used to my yelly voice. I'll be yelling in your ear.
That's okay. I'll take it.
But back to appetite. So it's really important to be able to have that appetite because if you don't, you just feel kind of gaggy. It doesn't want to go down.
Well, and then you will lose weight, which is what is going to happen anyways. But, if you can prolong it and keep some weight on, it makes you healthier. And it helps you react against the radiation and stuff like that. It gets you healthier.
Yeah,
it really
helps
does.
Your body
Food is important.
Kind of fight that. Helps build your immune system back up.
And you have to heal your body, and you have to do it with food. You have to eat. So if you can't, this is a great alternative to help you get the nourishment that you truly need.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. I just want to check in and make sure. Can you guys hear us now? Should we move the microphone closer? Okay. I can't see the camera where I'm too far away, so giving shout outs to everybody that's on. Let's see, I can't even see how many people are on. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for being so patient with me in my absence. I had some family stuff that I had that needed all my attention, and I know you guys support me. So thank you guys for being with us tonight. Make sure you like and share this. Obviously, I'm not at my computer, so I can't share this into any groups. So my people, I know you'll share it for me. Looking forward to Vegas. Those of us that are going, for us, it's how many days, sweetie?
We got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We leave Monday morning.
4 days to Vegas. So it's going to be so fun. I can't wait to just be in some warm weather. I am so cold. I literally have been shivering for a week. I'm done layering up.
I want summer so bad, and tomorrow I'm gonna hit the hot springs up the mountains, and it's like I can't wait to get just warm to the bone. It's like, oh my God, I'm done with winter.
Yeah, be able to get out of that hot water and still be warm. Like, whoa, we're in Montana and I'm warm? What?
I bought a convertible in November.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get the top down.
Oh my God, you gotta come pick me up, girl.
It will be fun to do a road trip.
It will be. So we're also going to be giving the Gemini pipe away today.
Really?
So we have and it's at my house, but we have a little Gemini one hitter. It's orange. It is beautiful, very high quality. You guys, we have a winner. We are going to be announcing. Make sure that you share this so that when we announce the winner, this person is live with us. So you have to be live to win. So we've got a couple names picked out just in case. So at the end of the show, we'll share who the winner is. But let's go ahead and get started. How do we start to make CannaButter?
Well, you know, you need CannaButter to make edibles.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was time we do a quick, just to show you how easy it really is. I mean, I have a lot of experience, so I have mastered what's easy if you're working or do it overnight where you're sleeping and stuff like that. Because it takes a while, and it does. And I do 2 cups of water, and I put it in a slow cooker. And I do a pound of butter. Now, basically you're going to do a 1/2 ounce of bud or an ounce of like quality trim. You know, where it's like really high crystally and stuff like that. And I double up on my trim.
And that's per pound of butter.
That's per pound of butter.
Okay.
So you put it all in your slow cooker. I got an ounce of trim. And you know, I like it to have buds and stuff in.
Trim, and she's pulling out big buds. Hang on a second, I gotta grab that and show you guys. Here, there's one.
Yeah. It's trim, right?
This is Al's trim.
You ever thought about that before? That's kind of funny, isn't it?
Yeah. This is fun.
And I just break the butter up, and then you will just let
so
it.
Do you want to pull the camera over top of this?
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
And then you guys can see right over
Absolutely.
top of what she's doing. Because I've never made CannaButter except for in a magic butter machine.
So you really are just going to throw those 3 ingredients in, put the lid on. You're going to set it on a low setting. You like to keep it between like 200 and 225 or so, and you can let go for 8 hours, 24 hours. And you just let it slow cook and just go. Sometimes you'll check, you may have to add a tiny bit more water, but the longer you go, you're just cooking it right out of the bud and your trim and everything like that, so you're getting all the THC. So it's great for working person.
Need more water?
It'll be thick.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll just go to stir it, and there's, you know, no liquid in there, so it's like, oh, I'll add a little water.
Okay.
And what you're waiting for is for it to turn from watery to a nice glossy finished look. And this is probably about 12 hours in a slow cooker. So I got it all pre-ready for us. So after that, you're going to have to strain all of your green stems and bud, I guess. If it's mine. So what I do is just, I do a really tight sieve, which is really fine if you look at it. And then I still do the cheesecloth in top of that. And you're just going to pour it, and you kind of drop it in.
Oh, that looks so gross.
Doesn't it? It'll get better.
It reminds me when my kids were little.
The newborns coming home.
And it makes me glad my kids aren't little anymore.
Wait, they'll bring home the grandbabies.
Yeah, that's the fun.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of let it sit. It takes about like maybe 10 minutes or so. and it will just start seeping through, and you're just trying to get everything out of your butter.
Okay.
And then towards the end, I'll wrap it all up, and I'll put some gloves on because it really will stain your fingers.
So if you did this without gloves on, I know the answer to this, but some other people might not. Are you going to get high?
What do you think?
I think no. I think it's going to help your joints, your sore hands,
Right.
but it's not going to get you
No.
high because it's applied topically.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Ding ding! I got an A.
And then I'll just work it through the cheesecloth and get off. You know, you got ½ ounce of wheat in here, so you really want to get all that THC out. So I'll just work it and try to just milk all the butter back out of it.
Wow, that is so beautiful on the bottom. I mean, the top, that didn't look very appetizing, but
It'll get
underneath it's just like butter, literally.
But it's
CannaButter.
really green. And after 10 minutes, a lot cooler to work with. This is
Oh yeah, pretty warm. There's a question about decarboxylating, so no
I don't.
Okay.
I haven't. You know, it's in the slow cooker. You're hitting it for 225, 230. It should go ahead, and then you're using it to cook with. So you know you're going to be making cookies, or you're going to do caramels and stuff like that. So then you're reactivating it again when you cook it. So I've never done that. And I looked at some recipes to get a little more wiser before the show and everything like that. And a lot of the companies are doing it. I just never found you needed it.
And that's a big question that I always have. That was one of my main questions when I started doing this, and when I started trying to make edibles for my daughter. Is, okay, what is decarboxylation? And how, like, is it necessary for everything? And I kind of found, well, you're kind of decarboxylating anyways through the cooking process. It's heating the product.
I mean, I've done it and everything like that because I've done a lot of experimentation and see what works best and everything like that. And I didn't see any difference. None at all. So, and it's me personally, and just from experience that I've done, that I find it's not necessary.
Yeah.
I really.
It makes it a lot easier if you don't have to.
I hate, you know, like
babysitting weed in an oven.
That's why the slow cooker is so awesome.
Because
when it's all set up, you can just go to bed or you go to work for the day or something like that. And it's on a low setting, and it won't go past 232 at the most. And it's good.
Yeah.
And you can walk away from it.
And I have to say, like I was saying a second ago, the smell. It does not smell like weed in here at all. I'm very sensitive, even though I've been at work all day. I am very sensitive to smelling cannabis. So it does not smell like weed in here. I always tell it's a lot of my elderly patients, they want to know how to cook and how to do it. And so I always warn them, if you live in an apartment, if you have close neighbors, it is going to smell.
And you know, when you're making it, and it has a different odor than if you smoke something. And most people look for that smell. And not many people know exactly what an edible smells like when you're cooking the butter down and stuff, because it has a different aroma.
I mean, that makes you make a very good point. That makes a lot of sense. Right, guys? Let's see a bunch of love in that screen for Al, if that makes a lot of sense to you guys. It is a totally different smell than when you're smoking it. When you smoke it, it's like skunky.
Right.
When you're cooking it, it's more plant-like.
Yeah. Or earthy.
Yeah, earthy.
Absolutely. Yeah. So then when it's strained into here, I will just take it and I pour it in a Pyrex dish or a bowl, and then you'll take it. You can wrap it if you don't have a lid. Like I like the Pyrex because it works really nice for me. But you put a lid on it, put it back and put it in the fridge. At least 3 hours for it to get solid, but 24. I mean, you can, if it's evening and you got dinner to cook or whatever and there's stuff like that, throw it in, put it in your fridge, come back to it the next day, which is what I did already. I'm gonna go get it.
She's so prepared. I love it. I love it. She's been preparing for this show for a while, guys. Make sure you like and share this and send a bunch of love in there so Al knows how much we appreciate her and how much we appreciate her cooking. So maybe I'll try and bring some to Vegas.
Oh, I might have a little.
Ooh, she says she might have a little. I still have some truffles. I just gotta dip them into chocolate. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So we'll be having some truffles. They are delicious. So while we're waiting here, maybe I can see a few. Hey, Rob. Hi, Diane. Hi, Rose. Rose uses ice cube trays for her butter.
Ice cube trays?
Yeah.
I love that idea.
That's a great idea. Hi, James. Hi, Jason. Diabetes, look out. You guys look great, by the way, Rose says. Someone say Vegas. Yes, we did, Canada. Cannot wait, Chris Chambers, to meet you. We're going to have so much fun. It's going to be awesome. We're just going to get stoned all week.
Yeah.
Lay by the pool, enjoy each other's company.
So, it'll be hard, and basically the fat will come to the top,
Okay.
and the water will come underneath it. So now you just have to drain your water off
Okay.
and discard it. And I think...
See, I would forget that process. I would totally not even do that. I would just be like, let's just cook.
No, what you cut
that's why
into,
we
you
gotta
would
learn from
remember,
people
right?
like you.
So I think I wrote it out here. There you guys go.
How about, as I say, we can do that. Maybe I'll do it now, but I know.
And we'll
everybody-
take snapshots of this too, guys, and post it. Actually, here, I'll just do it right now. If I can.
That might be a little easier.
Oh, it won't let me take a picture.
Okay,
We'll
do it
take a
after the
picture and
show.
post in the comments after the show, yeah.
So all we're doing is we're going to get rid of all the water. And then I'm going to lay it out. And we're going to just pat it dry with some paper towels.
It looks really gross,
It
but it smells really good.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
No, she keeps saying, hi to me. Where's Jason? Hi, Jason. I'm here.
He's manning the camera.
Sorry
hey, our
for the
sister from New
unsteady
York is
hand.
in the house. Hi, Lisa.
Yep. BJ's in the house. I mean, there's a lot of people
BJ's in the house. Hi, Bridget.
James, of course, yeah.
Ooh.
So then,
I kind of want
This
to
is
cut it
where-
up like a candy bar and just eat it.
no, it's not so good that way. So most recipes are like a half a pound or a half a cup of butter and stuff like that. So you should get like 4 recipes out of it, depending on, what you have and everything like that. So then you'll take it, and I just hope it doesn't break, but it doesn't really matter. Flip it. And I'll dry the top off there. And then you can wrap it. It will stay like maybe 2 weeks in the refrigerator.
Okay.
But if you put it in the freezer, which is what I suggest, you want to either double wrap it with saran wrap. But I have found I have a food saver. So once I get it wrapped, I like slip it in one of these bags.
Okay, and just double protect it.
It does, and it'll last like up to a year or so in the freezer. So it like doubles its time.
Okay.
And I make the bag a little larger than I need. So if I need, you know, a cup or something, I'll take it out, thaw it out, and then weigh it up. But I cut it at the end, so then I can go in and refreeze my butter and put it back in the freezer.
Okay.
So it'll last, you know, a long time and stuff like that. And I don't know how often most people will do edibles, but this, I had to play a little because I've never done a pound before. So, you know, I do a lot of pounds, and so it lasts quite a bit of time for me. So I'll do it like, you know, 6 times a year or so like that, and I'll just do like 20 pounds. And that's how I will keep it, and keeps it fresh, and it preserves it, and it lasts a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, so if, yeah, I recommend a food freezer, or you could go like and get one of those airtight seal containers and stuff, or that's really helpful if you're going to use a little here now and again, and you got to make, you know, butter. It will help it last and stay fresh. Where preserving it is nice. Yep.
Good tips,
Yeah.
because a lot of us want to make multiple recipes out
Exactly,
of it. So,
exactly.
We're not going to normally.
So you could get like, you know, a batch of caramels, you could do a batch of truffles, you could do a batch of cookies, and I just found this new recipe I'm working on for gummy bears.
Oh.
They're made out of marijuana butter. And the only difference is, and I've practiced it a couple of recipes, and I won't show it until I feel it's comfortable and ready, but it's thick, it's not like clear. And the trick of it is that you really have to whip that butter in, and it's like you have to whip it and whip it and whip it and whip it, and it's like, okay. And then it's like this milky cream color through it and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, I got it. So I've been practicing that one for a little bit. So soon I'll do them for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gummy bears to be continued.
Right?
You know, I speaking of gummy bears and flavor stuff, I had a patient come in today and tell me that she's growing and she's feeding her plants Jello water.
It's very good for plants.
Have you ever heard of that?
Yes, I have. I've done that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
So does it make the flavor and the color come through, or just the flavor?
Well, I've done it to the house plants, and it makes them really green, and their leaves will be super shiny and stuff like that, and it's really good for them.
Because of the sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I'd never heard anybody do that.
Jello water,
and
yeah.
it makes me want to try and grow myself. What, sweetie?
Did you guys call them gummy bears?
That's what I'm going to work at, yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody just said, yummy bears.
Yummy bears. That would be.
I didn't catch who said it.
There we go. That's going to be the name of your new gummy bears.
Once I've
Yummy
mastered
bears.
the recipe, I'll be willing to share and stuff like that. It's got to be good, and it's got to be like foolproof, you know. And it's like, well, okay, I haven't got there yet.
Yeah,
but
you
I'm
got to
close.
get it ready for
Yep.
beginners like me.
But,
I've
yeah.
retired from cooking. I cooked for 5 kids for many years. I am retired. I barely even go into a grocery store anymore.
That's my stress release. It's like, stressful, just throw me in the kitchen and I'll just go. So, you know, a lot of the recipes that, you know, I do share are ones that I have done like at least 20 times and altered and, you know, and have made it's like, okay, this is a recipe that'll work. So when I share it, it's well experimented, and I've gone through a lot of different things.
So how often do you have to throw out your product?
Well, I have a lot of neighbors that help me.
Oh, okay.
I have a lot of people that will sample, and it's like, oh, that didn't turn out. It's like, we'll take it. It's like, okay.
Okay, here
And
you
then,
go.
you know, but they'll be right at the next door. It's like, new batch, come on down.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of volunteers and stuff like that, because I can after, you know, unless the recipe is mastered, it's like, okay, is it really good? Is it really good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll eat.
Yeah.
Because I've eaten a lot of mistakes. So once it's gotten really close, when I've eaten it, it's good to go.
When the chef likes it.
Yeah,
it is
when I'm
mastered.
happy, it's like it's good. So I'll let it go then.
Awesome.
So, yeah, we just had a birthday party for one of our coworkers and stuff, and I brought him in truffles. He's like, you know that's my favorite. I said, well, yes, I do.
Yes, I do. That's
Yes,
why I
do.
brought them.
Yep. So.
Yeah, those truffles are delicious, and I'm not a coconut person. I just don't
Yep.
like coconut. Oh my God, Becky, I can just put that whole
Yeah.
thing in my mouth and
Yep.
just let it sit.
And I have an order in for a lady who wants raspberry caramels.
Ooh.
So it's like, okay, I'll hook you up.
I'll make you some
Yeah.
caramels.
So we'll get that going for him and stuff. And I like to alter, you know. She finds them too strong, the ones I make, you know, for my recipe and stuff like that. So she'll do like a half or a quarter of it and stuff like that. So when I make hers, I will just alter the recipe so that it's like, you can eat a whole caramel. Go for it, you know. So I made it for you. So, you know, it's easy. Once you get it down and you're happy with it, you've learned to, you know, the person is and stuff like that. So I can alter and
Kind of
do
be
things.
able to help
Yep.
figure out their
Yep.
specific
Exactly.
dose.
Exactly.
So that's a really good thing about
Yep.
being a canna cook is because right now dosage is so an issue.
It
It's
is an
because
issue.
we can't have any clinical trials. Everything's so up
Yep.
in the air. So
Absolutely.
our canna cooks are going to be the ones that are going to help us figure out the best dosage for us guys.
Well, and you know where it's comfortable for you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and you know, there's a lot of people. It depends on what stage of cancer and stuff like that. There was some tincture I made for a gentleman that was really strong, but you know, he needed that at that point and everything like that, and it was very helpful, very helpful. It makes you feel so good when you can help somebody like that, and he's like, thank you, you know, and it's
And
like,
just
dude,
be able to give somebody a better quality of life
Yeah.
is so
Yeah.
rewarding.
yeah, or extra time,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
And your expertise.
yeah,
Because
Yep.
people like me who back in the day I'm frantically searching,
yeah.
looking for research, looking for people that can help guide me to what
Yeah.
I need for her. People
And-
like you are so important in this industry.
You know, and it was so underground for so long that,
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of knowledge out there. It's like, you know, a lot of people have been doing things like this for many years and have a lot of experience and can just dial in for certain people and stuff like that. And they're out there, but it's just now coming, you know, to the public.
Yeah, and
And,
people
yeah.
are still, even though it's kind of coming out, people are still afraid.
Yes, they are.
Especially our experts in the business.
Yes, yeah, very much
For
so.
many reasons, there's
Yep.
stigmas attached to it.
Absolutely.
There are, you know, liabilities that we hold just doing this kind of stuff.
Right.
Luckily, we have an awesome boss.
We do.
We
do.
We don't have to worry about, oh my God, is our boss going to see us in the show? Like, he's like, yeah, go girls! So,
Yep, having support is so
having
nice.
support
you know,
is
and
so
everything like
nice,
that.
and I would like to see more of that. I would like to see the general community supporting the cannabis community and supporting
Absolutely.
the experts in the field
Yep.
that can help us determine what dose our dying child needs.
And you know, if you need this as a steady diet and stuff like that, there's so many ways to incorporate it. Because we're going to be doing like wine and butter clams, which we'll use the marijuana butter and marijuana garnish in. But you know, it's a different way of getting it into your system, which is what you're needing.
Yeah.
You know, and still, if you're incorporating food, you need the food, so the two will walk hand in hand. And there's a lot. I mean, it's not just cookies and sweets and everything like that. You know, we could do it into, like I said, fish, and you can do it in a lot of different things. And we're going to be showing a lot of that. And as long as you can get food in you, and you can get the marijuana into you, where you can enjoy the food or hold the food down and everything like that, it's a plus plus.
Mm-hmm.
You know, incorporating it in there is just going to work for a lot of people, especially cancer people.
Yeah, I mean, they deal with enough just having a major
Absolutely.
diagnosis and then having to go through chemo and radiation, which is
Absolutely.
mustard gas. They're poisoning.
Yes.
They're trying to poison the cancer, and in turn, they
Yeah.
poison your entire body.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And that's why food is so important, and they can't lose weight. They have to stay healthy. Got to
Yeah.
keep the immune system up.
Mhm.
And
Absolutely.
whatever it takes to keep them eating.
Yeah, eating and happy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's keep them happy.
You know, and in a positive level.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I mean, how devastating to
Yep.
receive a cancer diagnosis.
absolutely.
And so not only can cannabis help cure your body, but your mind too. That's
Yes.
a lot of emotional stuff that you're carrying,
Yes.
that you're going to be going through, that you are going through. And this can just kind of help you see the light and bring out those positive, happy things and the giggles. I mean, as you guys have seen, Jason's a newbie. He's a virgin smoker. Well, he's graduated to probably high school now, right? Thumbs up. I think Jason's graduated
I'm on
to
the
high
verge
school.
of college.
Well, you're in high school
Oh,
still.
literally,
You gotta
like-
finish high school before you go to college. But you know, he still gets the giggles, which he wondered how long is that going to take to wear off. I'm like,
I don't know.
it'll take
Never.
a couple of years, I think, and then you know, it's still like will get us. But,
Yes, it will.
I have not had the giggles in a long time until I ate those truffles, and I literally laughed for 3 hours.
That's good. That's awesome.
So, all right, guys. Well, should we choose a winner?
I think
Is there a winner in the house, Sweet Pea?
There is.
There is.
There is a winner.
Okay. Okay.
Debbie LaRose.
Debbie LaRose, you are the winner of the Gemini pipe.
Let's make sure she's in. Let's make sure she
Make
hollers.
sure she's in. Debbie,
Shout out, Debbie.
you're going to love this pipe. I almost kept it for myself. If I was selfish, I would have kept it for myself. Yes, somebody send that girl a message. She won.
Well,
Tell her to get in here.
She was on here a minute ago, so
She was live. So, can somebody shoot Debbie LaRose a message and tell her to pop back in?
Right.
I can't see because I left the video a couple times. Who's currently active? It's just not showing me.
Okay, so Debbie was active, so we are going to give the pipe to Debbie. Okay, so Debbie, congratulations. You are the winner of the Gemini glass. We're going to be doing more of these giveaways, guys, so stay tuned. We appreciate all your support. Keep liking and sharing. We're just going to keep trying to build our base. We love Al. Thank you so much for doing this for us.
You are
There's
so
so many
welcome.
people out here that really need to be able to see step by
Yes.
step. So
Yes.
thank you for all the hard work.
Yep.
I know it wasn't just a 5-second chore. A lot of time and energy goes into doing these shows, you guys. So
I enjoy it, and it makes you feel good to help somebody.
Mhm.
And I hope me being here and showing a few things really helps somebody out there.
Mhm.
And that makes it all worthwhile. It really does.
Absolutely.
So just so you guys know, also there was comments earlier about how fantastic your hair, both your hair.
Oh,
look.
thank you.
Ah.
She's got naturally curly hair. I had to wear a braid in mine all night, and it's all flat.
And a few people said you should do a cookbook.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
people were like, Al should
I've
do a
had a
cookbook.
couple of
How
offers
about
for
a
that.
cookbook? So that's a lot of. Oh, Debbie's in. She said
Debbie
she
is
won.
You won, Debbie!
Girl. That's awesome.
I'm so excited
Oh,
for you.
Gemini's even saying congrats
Right?
to Debbie.
Awesome.
Yep. So she's here, she said.
Yeah. Yay, Debbie, I'm so excited. Way to go, girl. Thanks for being so loyal, watching all my shows, all this time sharing. You're awesome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bridget's Cannabis Corner. You'll see a couple of our other shows that we've done with Al. And everything I do is live. Everything is totally live, uncut, uncensored. So you get to see the bloopers while they happen. We are totally.
We don't even get beeped out.
Yeah, we don't even get beeped out. I mean, if we play music, like the wrong music, we get bleeped. But
Well, thanks.
yeah, I know, right? Thanks, Facebook. We can smoke weed, make CannaButter,
Yep.
but we cannot play any music.
Show you how to do a dab.
Yeah, right? Let's do some dabs.
Right.
So check out Gemini, Gemini Glass 99 at Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. I want to give a shout out to my brothers and sisters, the Canna Nuns, Canna Nuns 420 Ministry. I want to give a shout out to Canna Crusaders, Ganji Revolution, Canna Vets Matter, Vet Meds Made in America.
Nice.
I'm trying to remember them all off the top of my head. I'm sure I'm forgetting some, but anyways, yeah, stay tuned. We'll be in Vegas next week live with a bunch of our Canna Vets, our Canna Nuns. We're going to be stoned to the bone in Vegas by the pool live. You guys are not going to want to miss it. So we'll just kind of be scattered throughout. We're going to ride the zip cord down zip line down Fremont Stone. So I think we'll have people on the ground live. We'll have hopefully to have multiple people down on the ground going live watching your Canna brothers and sisters. So it's going to be crazy and fun. So thank you, Al. Thank you guys all for joining me. And we'll see you next week. Until then, peace, love, and cannabis.